Welcome to your deep dive.
Right.
Today, we are going to crack open the world of laptops.
Oh,
You
laptop.
know those things we rely on for like pretty much everything these days? But this isn't just like what is a laptop? Like basic rundown.
Right.
We're going deeper, exploring why they've become so essential,
Yeah.
how they're evolving, and maybe even get a glimpse at what's next for these portable powerhouses.
It is really fascinating how laptops have managed to stay relevant in a world that's constantly buzzing with new tech.
Right.
We're going to try and uncover the reasons behind their enduring appeal, examining the needs they fulfill and the challenges they continue to overcome.
Okay, let's start with the simple question then.
Yeah.
Why are we so attached to our laptops?
Hmm.
It's got to be more than just the convenience factor, right?
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. The sources we have point to this compelling blend of mobility and functionality as being key.
Yeah.
It's like we crave the power of a desktop, but with the freedom to work, create, or connect from anywhere.
And the laptop industry has definitely noticed this desire, right? It seems like every new model is slimmer, lighter, and more powerful than the last.
Absolutely. This is where the concept of a competitive market really comes into play. Brands are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, packing incredible performance into increasingly portable designs.
So it's this drive to meet our demands that's fueling all this innovation.
Precisely. Laptops have become essential tools in our increasingly interconnected world. They're the key to unlocking portable yet powerful computing, enabling us to work remotely, stay connected with loved ones, or even launch a business from a coffee shop.
Which brings us to another key point from the sources: laptops as problem solvers. I mean, think about it. They've revolutionized the way we work. Remote work, which has become so essential for many, would be nearly impossible without them.
Absolutely. And it goes beyond just remote work. Laptops have empowered entrepreneurs to launch startups from their kitchen tables, students to access vast libraries of knowledge from anywhere, and creators to share their art with the world. They've truly democratized access to opportunity and information.
It's like laptops have become extensions of ourselves, enabling us to do things we never thought possible. But let's be honest, we're a demanding bunch, always wanting more from our devices.
Yeah.
We want speed, battery life that lasts all day, lightweight designs, and top-notch security, all wrapped up in one sleek package.
And that's where things get really interesting. One of the sources revealed that a staggering 70% of tech buyers now prioritize sustainable options when making a purchase. This isn't just a niche concern anymore, it's a mainstream demand that's shaping the entire industry.
That's a huge shift. It seems like companies are responding too.
Yeah.
You're seeing more laptops made with recycled materials, designed to be easily repaired and upgraded, and built to last longer.
It's a win-win situation. Consumers get the performance and features they crave while also making a conscious choice to reduce their environmental impact. Sustainability is no longer an afterthought. It's a core design principle.
You know, it's interesting to think about laptops as more than just devices. They're gateways to knowledge, creativity, and even personal growth.
Right.
The way we learn, connect with others, and express ourselves has been fundamentally reshaped by technology, especially laptops.
It's remarkable to consider how diverse their applications are. Gamers are pushing the limits of graphics and processing power. Graphic designers are bringing their visions to life, and scientists are conducting groundbreaking research, all using laptops as their primary tools. These machines empower us in countless ways.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about the actual making of a laptop.
Okay.
One source highlighted the incredible complexity of the manufacturing process,
Right.
the sourcing of raw materials, the precision required for assembly, the balancing act between performance and durability. It's a fascinating world unto itself.
It's a remarkable feat of engineering, really.
Yeah.
And some companies are making bold moves to push the boundaries even further. Apple, for example, made waves with their transition to their own M1 and M2 chips. This wasn't just about creating a faster processor, it was about achieving a whole new level of efficiency.
So what does that mean for the average user?
Well, it translates to a significant improvement in battery life. Apple's M1 and M2 chips use less power while delivering exceptional performance, allowing you to work or play for longer without being tethered to an outlet. It was a real game changer in terms of portable computing.
Plus, they're incorporating recycled aluminum into their designs, setting an important precedent for the entire industry.
Absolutely. Apple's commitment to sustainability has a ripple effect throughout the supply chain, encouraging other manufacturers to adopt more eco-friendly practices.
And speaking of sustainable design, have you heard about Dell's Project Luna? They're developing a laptop that's completely disassemblable and easily recyclable. Imagine that.
Dell's vision for Project Luna is truly revolutionary. This modular design could completely transform how we think about a product's life cycle. Imagine being able to easily upgrade or repair your laptop by swapping out individual components.
That'd be a game changer. It would mean less e-waste and more control for users over their devices.
Exactly. It's about moving away from a disposable tech culture and embracing a more sustainable and circular model.
Let's be realistic, though. Laptops do have a limited lifespan.
Yeah.
On average, they last about 5 years, right?
That's the typical life cycle, yes. But here's the good news. Modular upgrades and robust software support can significantly extend that lifespan. Instead of replacing your entire laptop, you could simply upgrade the components that need a boost.
So you're telling me I could hold on to my trusty laptop for even longer? That's music to my ears.
It's all about finding ways to maximize the value of the technology we already have. And some companies are actively embracing this philosophy. Lenovo, for instance, is known for its durable hardware and excellent customer support, making it a popular choice for those seeking longevity in their devices.
It's good to know there are options out there for those of us who don't want to be caught in a cycle of constant upgrades.
Exactly. It's about finding the right balance between innovation and sustainability, ensuring that our technology serves us well without compromising the health of our planet.
Okay, but what about the future of laptops? Where are things headed?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And while we don't have a crystal ball, there are some exciting developments on the horizon that hint at what's to come. One that really caught my eye is the emergence of foldable laptops.
Foldable laptops. You mean like those bendy screens we're starting to see on phones?
Yeah.
Is that even practical for a laptop?
It's more than just a cool gimmick. Think about it. Imagine a device that can seamlessly transition from a tablet to a laptop and everything in between. That kind of flexibility could revolutionize how we work and play.
Okay, I see the appeal. But wouldn't those screens be super fragile? I mean, we all know how easily our phone screens can crack.
Durability is a valid concern, but technology is constantly evolving. Manufacturers are already developing incredibly durable and flexible screen materials that can withstand the rigors of daily use. And honestly, haven't foldable phones already proven that this technology can be surprisingly robust?
True, I hadn't thought of it that way. But wouldn't a foldable laptop be super expensive?
Initially, yes. New technologies often come with a premium price tag. But as production scales up and the technology matures, we can expect prices to become more accessible. Remember, flat-screen TVs were once a luxury, and now they're commonplace.
That's a good point. So, foldable laptops? Potential game changer.
I think so. They could be a real disruptor in the tech world. But it's not just about form factor. The software will need to evolve too. Imagine operating systems designed to seamlessly adapt to these different modes of use.
Now that you mention it, I've seen some concept videos where the keyboard pops up virtually on the screen when you fold the laptop into a tablet. That's pretty slick.
Exactly. It's about creating a truly intuitive and adaptable computing experience. And this leads to another exciting possibility: dual-screen laptops.
Wait, 2 screens on one laptop? Isn't that overkill?
Not necessarily. For professionals who work with multiple applications simultaneously, think designers, programmers, financial analysts, dual screens could be a major productivity boost. No more constant switching between windows.
Yeah, that's true. I'm always juggling a million tabs.
Yeah.
Dual screens could be a game changer for multitaskers like me. But wouldn't that drain the battery like crazy?
Battery life is always a concern, but companies are making significant strides in battery technology. And with more efficient processors and optimized software, dual-screen laptops could be surprisingly power-savvy.
Okay, you've convinced me. Foldable laptops, dual-screen laptops, these are definitely things to keep an eye on. But I'm curious, what about the environmental impact of all this innovation?
That's a critical question. And thankfully, sustainability is becoming a core focus in tech development. We're seeing more companies prioritize recycled materials, design for repairability, and even explore innovative approaches to recycling electronic components.
Like Dell's Project Luna that we talked about earlier. That modular design seems like a huge step in the right direction.
Absolutely. Modularity is key to extending a product's lifespan and making recycling more efficient. It allows for individual components to be replaced or upgraded rather than discarding the entire device.
So it's not just about making cool new gadgets, it's about making them in a way that's responsible and sustainable.
Precisely. It's about creating a circular economy for electronics where resources are used more efficiently and waste is minimized.
Now, before we get too lost in the future, let's bring it back to the present. We've talked a lot about hardware and design, but what about the software side of things? What exciting developments are happening in operating systems and applications?
One trend that's really gaining momentum is cloud integration. We're seeing operating systems and applications become increasingly cloud-centric, allowing for seamless access to files, settings, and applications from any device.
So it's like your laptop is becoming less about local storage and more about accessing your digital world from anywhere.
Exactly. The cloud is becoming the hub of our digital lives, and laptops are evolving to become our primary access points.
That makes sense. But what about security? I mean, with everything stored in the cloud, aren't we more vulnerable to hackers and data breaches?
Security is paramount, and companies are investing heavily in robust security measures to protect our data in the cloud. We're seeing advanced encryption technologies, multi-factor authentication, and even the use of artificial intelligence to detect and prevent threats.
So it's a bit of an arms race. The bad guys are getting smarter, but so are the good guys.
Yes, cybersecurity is an ongoing battle, but thankfully the industry is committed to staying ahead of the curve. And as users, we need to be vigilant about our own security practices, such as using strong passwords and being cautious about what information we share online.
Good point. We all have a role to play in keeping our data safe. But let's shift gears a bit. We've talked a lot about the serious stuff, hardware, software, security. But what about the fun stuff? What's happening in the world of laptop gaming?
Laptop gaming is booming. We're seeing laptops with incredibly powerful graphics cards and processors that can rival even high-end desktop gaming rigs. And with the rise of esports, there's a huge demand for portable gaming machines that can handle the latest and greatest games.
So no more clunky desktops taking up half your desk.
Not necessarily. Dedicated desktop gaming PCs will always have their place for the most hardcore gamers. But for those who want a balance of portability and power, gaming laptops are an excellent option.
And what about virtual reality? Are laptops powerful enough to handle VR gaming yet?
VR is definitely becoming more accessible, and there are laptops that can handle VR gaming, but they tend to be on the higher end of the price spectrum. But as technology advances, we can expect to see more affordable VR-ready laptops in the future.
So VR gaming on the go, that's definitely a future I can get behind.
It's an exciting time for gaming technology, and as laptops continue to evolve, who knows what other incredible gaming experiences await us.
Speaking of the future, what other trends should we be watching for in the world of laptops?
One area that's particularly intriguing is the development of biometrics. We're already seeing fingerprint scanners and facial recognition technology integrated into laptops for security purposes, but the potential goes far beyond that.
Biometrics, you mean like our laptops will be able to read our minds?
Not quite yet, but imagine laptops that can monitor our heart rate, track our eye movements, or even analyze our brain waves. This data could be used to personalize our computing experience, improve our productivity, and even enhance our well-being.
That's wild, but also a little bit creepy, to be honest.
I understand the concern. Privacy and data security will be crucial considerations as biometric technology becomes more integrated into our devices. It's important to have clear regulations and safeguards in place to protect our personal information.
Absolutely. But putting aside the potential creepiness factor, the possibilities are pretty mind-blowing.
It's a glimpse into a future where our technology understands us on a deeper level and can adapt to our individual needs and preferences. It's a future where our devices become true extensions of ourselves.
And that, my friend, is what this deep dive is all about. Exploring the incredible evolution of laptops and imagining what the future holds for this ubiquitous technology.
It's a journey of innovation, adaptation, and the pursuit of a more connected and empowered world.
So what does all this mean for you, the listener?
It means that the laptop, a device that has become an indispensable tool for so many of us, is only going to become more powerful, more versatile, and more integrated into our lives.
It's a technology that will continue to shape the way we work, learn, create, and connect. And as we've explored today, it's a technology that's evolving at an astonishing pace.
So buckle up and get ready for a future where the only limit to what a laptop can do is our own imagination.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Me too. It's going to be an incredible ride.
It's incredible to think about how far laptops have come,
Yeah.
and where they might be going next. They've become such a central part of our lives. It's hard to imagine a world without them.
And that integration into our lives is only going to deepen. One area where we're seeing this is in the development of ambient computing.
Ambient computing. That sounds intriguing. What exactly is that?
Imagine a world where technology seamlessly blends into the background. anticipating and responding to our needs without us even having to think about it. It's about creating a computing environment that's so intuitive and responsive, it feels like an extension of our own thoughts.
So instead of interacting directly with our laptops, they'll just kind of become part of the fabric of our surroundings.
Precisely. Think voice assistants that are always listening, smart home devices that anticipate our preferences, and wearable technology that tracks our biometrics and provides personalized feedback. It's about technology that's always there when we need it, but fades into the background when we don't.
Okay, that's starting to paint a picture. But how do laptops fit into this ambient computing world?
Laptops will evolve into the central hub for managing and interacting with this interconnected ecosystem of devices.
Okay.
They'll be the brains of the operation, so to speak, processing information, coordinating actions, and providing us with a seamless and intuitive experience across all our devices.
So our laptops will become the conductors of our digital orchestra.
Exactly. And as artificial intelligence continues to advance, laptops will become even more adept at anticipating our needs and providing personalized assistance without us even having to ask.
That sounds amazing. But let's bring it back down to earth for a moment. For the average person, what practical benefits will this ambient computing future bring?
Well, imagine a world where your laptop automatically adjusts settings based on your location and activity. It knows when you're at work and optimizes for productivity.
Oh, okay.
And when you're at home, it switches to a more relaxed and entertainment-focused mode.
So no more fiddling with settings every time I change environments. I like the sound of that. What else?
Imagine your laptop seamlessly connecting to your smart home devices, adjusting the lighting temperature, and even playing your favorite music as you walk in the door. It's about creating a truly personalized and effortless living experience.
Okay, now you're speaking my language.
Mhm.
But all this personalization and data sharing does raise some privacy concerns, doesn't it?
You're absolutely right. Privacy is paramount. And as ambient computing becomes more prevalent, it's crucial to have strong safeguards in place to protect our personal information. We need to ensure that data is used responsibly and ethically, and that individuals have control over their own data.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Harnessing the power of technology while safeguarding our privacy. It's a challenge, but it's one we need to address head on.
I completely agree. But let's not lose sight of the incredible potential that ambient computing holds. It has the power to transform our lives for the better, making them more efficient, more enjoyable, and more personalized.
I'm sensing a recurring theme here. Throughout this deep dive, we've explored how laptops have constantly evolved to meet our changing needs and aspirations.
From their humble beginnings as portable word processors to their current status as powerful multimedia machines, laptops have always been at the forefront of technological innovation.
And as we look to the future, it's clear that laptops will continue to play a central role in our increasingly connected and digital world.
They'll be our gateways to the metaverse, our companions in the world of artificial intelligence, and our trusted tools for navigating the complexities of modern life.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of laptops, what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
The laptop is more than just a device. It's a symbol of human ingenuity, our relentless pursuit of progress, and our unwavering desire to connect, create, and explore.
It's a technology that empowers us to achieve our goals, to express our creativity, and to make a positive impact on the world.
So the next time you open your laptop, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it represents and the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. And thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
That's a fantastic thought to leave our listeners with. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.